Yes, sir. Welcome back to another edition of Fast Break Bets presented by BettingPros. You know me, know the voice, know the guys. Me, really real, villain real, Terrell Furman Jr. here at your service.
I got like a ritual. Like when we lose, I ain't even getting a shower till early this morning. I just be mad. I just brush my teeth. But it's like I don't deserve soap. I don't deserve to do all that. I'm just focused on like trying to get back and trying to.
How about if you sweep it out?
What's the point? I can't do anything right.
You'll do fine.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, absolutely. Putting any faith in Lakers coming off of a break. Granted, I didn't like the Lakers for the game. I knew it was too many points. I should have just took the points. But I thought the Lakers defense would be horrible coming off of the break. And this would be a track meet. We'd see a bunch of scoring on both sides, and everybody would eat good. Everybody would be happy. No, 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 no. Austin Reeves gets himself ejected. Not that it matters because he wasn't going to go over his prop anyways. Luca has yet to realize that he's probably the best player on the team. And unfortunately, LeBron James played basketball and he had 26, 7, and 11. So the Lakers plays were annoying, but it also showed me that I very, very much prefer to understand early on that my bet is not going to hit because Mark Williams was a tease. Mark Williams should have had a double double very, very easily in this game. And it just felt like everything happened so that he wouldn't get the double double. And I think that's the annoying part. When I feel like the universe is against me because that Mark Williams play at plus money, that I'm going to run that back. I am going to run Mark Williams back. At one point, I'm going to run Mark Williams back. Maybe it's because he had a long layoff, and that probably played a part. There's going to come a point in time where I'm going to get a chance to run this play back, and I'm going to get another chance to fade bigs against the Lakers, and I'm going to do it again and again and again because I trust the handicap that bigs really, really should dominate the Lakers. I don't know what happened to Mark Williams. That is very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. But that's it. We move on and we ball. And we have a huge, 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 huge slate here on a Thursday coming after the All-Star break. I actually didn't realize it as I was putting this together, but it was just the plays that I liked. I realized that I only have bets in one game to give out on this episode of Fast Break Bets. However, I will have a bunch of action going in the Betting Pros app. Make sure you go download that Betting Pros app and give me a follow. Search my name, Terrell Furman, T Furman. You'll be able to find me up there and give me a follow and see all of the extra action that I have going on the slate. I will be tracking that action in the Betting Pros app. However, I somehow ended up giving out two plays in the same game on Fast Break Bets. Well, I'm about to, and because I already made the graphic, so we're kind of stuck to it. But it's all right. We will have a whole bunch of plays going. But first, I got to remind you about the Alonzo Mourning giveaway. One more time, make sure you go enter into a chance to get that Alonzo Mourning signed jersey. What do? All you have to do is go subscribe over there at the Betting Pros YouTube channel and comment on any Fast Break Bets video, and you will have a chance to win that Alonzo Mourning signed jersey. So make sure you lock in, tap in, and you're able to go do that. Get into that contest. I will be giving that jersey out on Monday. The winner will be getting it on Monday. So make sure you go sign up for that Alonzo Mourning Heat jersey, courtesy of our friends over there at pristineauction.com. Make sure you do that. Subscribe, comment, and you'll have a chance to win that jersey. All right. Let's see here. All right. This is the game that I'm targeting. Some should already know what I'm doing as soon as I mention the first team. But the Memphis Grizzlies are on the road going to play the Indiana Pacers. Grizzlies laying 2.5. Totals all the way up at 250.5, folks. It's probably not high enough. I'm going to tell you right now. That total's probably not high enough because these are two incredibly fast-paced teams coming off of the All-Star break, where I think that they're about to let the offenses loose in this game. However, the Grizzlies are one of the best teams in the league. The Grizzlies have consistently found ways to play their style of offense that they adopted this season, which is very fast paced. They're going to let other teams be able to score and keep up with them, but they really don't care because they're going to put up 122 points. You look at the Grizzlies over the past 5 games, they've given up 116.2 points per game, but they're scoring 122. So it's not like they're all world defensively or anything here, but they're constantly putting up points. They are a top 10 team in scoring, whereas the Indiana Pacers have been giving up points everywhere. Before the All-Star break, last 5 games, giving up 121 points per game. And so I think this is a really good spot for the Memphis Grizzlies, who, again, very good basketball team, very solid in being able to get up defensively when they need to, not necessarily over the course of the whole game, but when they get closer in the fourth quarter, when they're really trying to close out the game. They have gotten some really big key defensive stops from some good defensive players that they have on that team. Jalen Wells, the rookie, been really good defensively for them. You know how Jaren Jackson Jr. gets down. Like, I really like what Taylor Jenkins has going with this team. And I think this team is going to be able to compete for championships. Like, I think they are very close to being able to compete for championships. So I really do like the Memphis Grizzlies here. I think this is a good spot, beating up on a bad Indiana defense. And we also do have a trend, very nice trend going here. Shout out to my guy, Ron, for putting me on to the trend. And little post All-Star break trend here, though. I'll also say the rest of the teams, just because I'll look out for the people. Very much looking out for the people. I'll say the rest of the teams that this applies to. But so since 2010, road favorites are 54-19 straight up, 45-28 ATS after the All-Star break. That first game after the All-Star break, road favorites are since 2010. So let me say it again. First game after the All-Star break, road favorites since 2010 are 54-19 straight up, 45-28 ATS. That is 61% ATS, 74% straight up are road favorites in that first game after the All-Star break. So it can, help tell you a couple of different things of like, hey, the better team, even on the road, has performed after the All-Star break. They have put it together, they have locked in, and they've given out a really good performance that first game after the All-Star break, despite being on the road. And so it's a number of teams that actually applies to. And you can also look it up yourself, or you can listen to me tell you. You got the Grizzlies game, you got the Celtics, you got the Mavericks, not the Mavericks, I'm sorry, you got the Magic. You got the Grizzlies, the Celtics, the Magic, and the Cavaliers that all fall into that category here. I think the Grizzlies are going to get it done. You guys know I've been fading this Pacers squad. I think this Pacers squad is overrated. And I think the Grizzlies are a legit powerhouse in the Western Conference. They've been very good when they traveled across enemy lines into the Eastern Conference and gone over there and been able to play well. I think this is another good spot for the Memphis Grizzlies. So give me the Memphis Grizzlies here, laying 2.5. I think they get it done. And with that, yep, I'm back betting 12 again. Here we are. Give me 12. Ja Morant go over 22.5 points here. Prop bet cheat sheet loves this play as well. They have Ja Morant penciled in for 26.1 points here. So you can actually get a little ladder on 25 there, courtesy of the prop bet cheat sheet. They have him going for 26 here, 68% cover probability, 5-star bet rating in this game. And I told you the fast pace and how quick this pace is going to be in the game, how aggressive Ja Morant has been recently, and very good in his games. He's gone over this in 3 of his last 4 games. He's had 25, 26, 16, and 26 again. I think this is another good spot for Ja to kind of keep that going and that momentum that he had going after the All-Star break. And now we're getting to post-All-Star second half of the season where these teams are really about to start pulling away. They're really about to start showing what they're made of and prepping for the playoffs. And I think this is going to be a moment where Ja Morant says, all right, I feel very, very confident that nobody on this Indiana Pacers team can keep in front of me and is able to slow me down. Not Andrew Nemhard, not Miles Turner inside the paint. I'm going to be able to go at them, attack at all of them, get to the free throw line. That's really, really big for Ja. Getting to the free throw line and also being able to finish through contact. So I really, really think this is a matchup where Ja Morant just trusts himself, trusts that he can be very, very aggressive going to the rim and put up a lot of points and be able to keep this points total going up, up, up in this game. I told you, I don't think 250.5 is enough. So those are the two plays that I have for you. I'm going Memphis Grizzlies with my guys. Give me Grizzlies laying 2.5 and John Morant over 22.5 points here today. Also, look at the Indiana Pacers in the last 5 games that they've given up to guards. Jordan Poole had a points prop of 22.5. He finished with 42. Josh Hart had a points prop of 16.5. He finished with 30. Austin Reeves had a points prop of 28.5. Jesus Christ, Reeves. Austin Reeves, in a game where he had a points prop of 28.5, finished with 45 points. James Harden had 20.5, finished with 22 points. And Anthony Simons had 19.5, finished with 22 points as well. So been very, very good to the number. Have a lot of guard players against the Indiana Pacers recently. I like Ja Morant. So Ja over 22.5 points there. All right. With that, I'm at really real underscore. Give me a follow on X at Betting Pros on X and TikTok at Betting Pros NFL on Instagram and YouTube.com/Betting Pros, where you can make sure you can get into that Alonzo Mourning signed jersey contest as well. With that, that's really it, guys. I have nothing else to say, nothing else to do. No other way of ending the podcast. Just gonna end it like this. Let's have a way better day than yesterday. I don't know what yesterday was, but let's wash that off and let's go ahead and get right here with some W's so we can take a proper shower tonight. We are out of here.